presents unique challenges. Lakers great Magic Johnson says Hollywood's right there. And you can't go too close to all of that because it'll take away from winning. So you have to be disciplined to play in LA. And remember that with the Lakers, it's all about winning championships. Kevin?
It sure is. And the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does. And if you're trying to improve your skills or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
And the starting group for the Spurs, they've got Zach LaVine. Anderson is out there with Pirtle. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Vassell in at the 3. And for the Lakers, the two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. MP is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Howard. Back to Westbrook. To the inside. Here's LeBron. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. James has got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Lakers. Now LaVine. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. And he's good on the 3-ball.
This is where LaVine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Now here's Westbrook. And a wide open look for Howard. It's good from about 19 feet.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Westbrook against Murray. He kicks it to Anderson. On the wing, LaVine. Shoots the 3. Kept alive.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Takes the 13-footer. Here's Howard. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Bean passes to Anderson. His 3-pointers off the mark. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
Here's Murray after the made shot from Howard. Here's Murray. And James pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Howard playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
Here's LaVine. Spurs passing it around. On the wing, LaVine. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And Smitty, nobody's accused LaVine of being a stellar defender, but the young man has improved in that area the last few seasons.
Greg, he's always had the physical tools to be a good defender. It's been his awareness that's kind of held him back. But his weak side rotation and his D has gotten a lot better. Woo! Zach barely gave the defense a chance there. He quickly gets the shot in the air.
Outside Howard. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Jet comes in for LeBron. Moody's checked in for Danny Green. And Thomas subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Primo. Plays it up and banks it in.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
MP outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
White bounce pass. Here's Primo. Started by Howard. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point lead. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, and you can see the crowd's reaction with every make. It wasn't pretty.
MP outside. Here's Von Lay. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Now here's Johnson. He had a big outing in that Timberwolves game as well. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. And Moody pulls it down. Here's Howard. It could go. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside. That's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And the development of MP earning him. And Greg, that elusiveness he just talked about demonstrated by MP on a nightly basis.
And it's not just about raw athleticism. At this level, it's a cat and mouse game. Deception, also a big part of it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
That has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. MP is out there with Thomas. Then there's Cauley Stein. Then there's Moody. And it's Deck in at the 4. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Thunder was tremendous. He finished with 23 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
And the Lakers with some
Spurs substitution.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside, Levine. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Vassell. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Shot clock at 3. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Von. Los Angeles leading by 4. That That's good from Howard, and the assist by James. 16 points for Howard.
The passing of LeBron is so special, so talented at finding his wide-open teammates.
This is it to Vassell. To the paint. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
It doesn't take much for Pirtle to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
Outside Howard. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games. You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
With the drive, and it's Howard finishing it off.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it? And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
We've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Murray. Got good Pirtle out there with Anderson. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. For 3, LaVine. A new 14-second shot clock for San Antonio. The pass to Vassell. Clock at 6. Back to LaVine. The tray. Hands it from downtown. LaVine's got 8 points.
Love the confidence from Zach at the arc. He doesn't doubt himself for a second.
MP deciding where to go with it. Basket counts. Howard's got 25 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to LaVine. 90 seconds now into the second half. Excellent D from Howard.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Can't do anything about it. LeBron gets a step. Next thing you know, he's hanging off the rim.
San Antonio calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Jack. Moody comes in for Danny Green. And it's Peyton in for Russell Westbrook. Murray, the pass to Marks. Now, here's Collins. Johnson outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And he makes both free throws. Lakers leading by 12. Howard with it. 25 points in the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. James, that's good. And so Howard with the assist. Howard's got 3 assists tonight.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Murray the pass to Primo. Collins trying to break free. Primo with the bucket. Primo's got 6. Los Angeles calls timeout.
All right, look who's coming into the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls.
Checked in for the Lakers. Thomas comes in for Elfrid Payton. Derek White's checked in for the Spurs. Thomas against White. Howard kicks to Thomas. Back to Howard. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Howard's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. And so White will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Okay, time now for an injury report. And now let's check in with David Alden to see how Anthony Davis is doing. David.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Lakers about his status. He told me that although he twisted the knee pretty badly, nothing looks like it's torn. Well, this is definitely unlucky, and especially right at the start of the season. The adjustment.
Oh,
yes!
Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Spurs trail by 16. White up top. He's guarded by Thomas. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Primo. He's got 6. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Lakers leading by 14. MP outside. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Shot clock at 6. Primo with the bucket. Primo's got 8 points.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Howard. The rebound by the Spurs. Johnson, the pass to Primo. For the 3, buries the long-range jumper.
Primo.
He's got 11. Here's Thomas. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. MP outside. And so it's Los Angeles enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now is
get about 3 or 4 stops.
Los Angeles with some changes. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Moody, and MP subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. And the dunk by LeBron.
The defense has no answer for LeBron, allowing him to really run things on offense.
LeBron James is out there with Cauley Stein. And it's Green. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Howard in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5. Here's Collins over Howard. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been
Up to there.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Levine against Howard. And Levine throws it down.
The added strength coming into play. Zach Levine just shrugging off the contact inside.
On the wing, MV. Guarded by Levine. Doesn't go for it. Collins with some nice D.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. And what a huge standout performance it was
for Howard.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
San Antonio making a switch here. McDermott's checked in for Johnson. Justin Holiday comes in for Devin Vassell. White, he's checked in for Zach Levine. And Jones subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Here's Howard. Lays it up. Off the glass. Howard's got 34 points.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Howard. Payton trying to get open. Howard misses. Holiday looking over the floor. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
To the money, yeah, ain't it funny, yeah. Got a couple dollars wishing, yeah, for tuition, yeah. He was saving, yeah, just so he could pay attention, yeah. He was trying to get a law degree, be a lawyer, right? So the group passing by, cause he know it's lawyer rights. You know money talk, ain't no George Washington in here. All you want is Ben Frank, get along, let it sink. Credit God for the drinks, got a check, but it's blink. This was summertime, I'm running back in 09. I'm the young LeBron, I'm still back for the shine. It's the reason why I still juggle with pride. I'm trying to get all these bills, I'm trying to get all these dimes. I'm trying to get to a mill like Jay-Z in his prime. Rapping in the cypher, one beef with a swine. Stepping up to me is formal, form a line. Didn't realize my life was on the line. Yeah. You wanna be chosen? You wanna be free? Then follow me.
Time to shine.
I love the comment of like, this is our time to dominate against the guys in the brown shirts.
Alexis, a win's a win. We can't choose our competitors, you know, so we'll take what we can get.
You just said you waited to play them.
We did, but what am I gonna do? Walk away when two brown shirt and gray sweatpants people are there? I'm not gonna walk away from that. I'm trying to level up and get to level 40, and every XP matters.
And then you three hit up the event center in the city. How did the Kia challenge?
It's time to introduce the starting five for your Los Angeles Lakers. Willie Cauley-Stein. Danny Green. Russell Westbrook. At forward, 6'9", 6, LeBron James. Make some noise right now for your Los Angeles Lakers.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Brian, as the NBA pivots away from the post and towards the perimeter, we're seeing more teams employ three-guard lineups to great effect, trading some size for skill. We'll see if the trend continues, but guys, for now, it seems that even if there's only one ball, having multiple ball handlers can be very effective.
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard position. And for the Lakers, LeBron James out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then it's Green, then it's MP, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And a couple of teams coming out scorching hot this season, Grant. How far can a hot start carry a team?
Well, some teams can ride a strong start throughout the whole season. I mean, it's just a huge mental boost for a team, particularly early on.
So the Lakers win the tip. Pass to Howard from the arc. That shot off the mark. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession. Shot clock at 5. And he's going for the lob. Hammers the lob through.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Green, the pass to Howard. And here's James. Back to Howard. Pass to James. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
James, such a terrific interior score. Simple, under control, and on the money.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be.
And the jam by Cauley-Stein.
Wow. At 7 feet tall, Cauley-Stein is a major threat to throw it down. If he gets the ball close to the rim, D is pretty much toast.
Pass to Giddey. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. And that one's good. Giddey
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
You look at Gilgeous-Alexander and the way he plays, he has kind of that old man style to him. A lot of crafty moves and fakes in his book.
Here's Cauley-Stein. And the jam by Cauley-Stein.
Oh, and when Cauley-Stein is cut into the hoop after the screen, his teammates are doing their best to get him the rock. He is so good at finishing as the roller after the pick.
Here's Giddey. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Pass to Giddey. Lets the three fly. On target from range. He's got 5. And talking about Gilgeous-Alexander, this guy plays like a 10-year vet.
I mean, he has great footwork to get to the paint. He uses those Euro steps and hesitation so well. I mean, he reminds me in some ways of a young model. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now here's Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. MP outside. Fires the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, I looked at only a few players in the league can make.
Cauley-Stein against Gilgeous-Alexander. Nurkic's shot is good.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Von Lay's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Deck comes in for James. Moody's checked in for Green. And it's Thomas in for Russell Westbrook. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Moody. 6 to shoot. There's Howard with the 3. Again, MP missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And that one's good, man.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
You know, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
Here's Howard. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Basket's good. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to Pakusevsky. Here's Mann. Deck with a rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. MP outside. We've got 13 seconds left in the opening quarter.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Dort outside. Here's Pokuševski. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a good game so far as we can. Lakers going with a whole new group out there. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here.
LeBron James.
And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
They've got Danny Green, LeBron James out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Howard in at the 2. That's the Laker 5.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Spurs was all business. He ended up with 34 points, and Coach did a really great job of getting him the ball where he can do something with it. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
James passes to Howard. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 3rd assist of the night. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. Here's Giddey, guarded by Howard. The offensive rebound. And here are the Lakers. They're on an 11-2 run. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left wing. Here's Giddey. Dives for it, and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Moody's checked in for Green. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Dort, he's checked in for Pokuševski. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Inside. Dort, right side. With the drive. Count it.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
The Lakers have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. There's Howard with the 3. Oh, he drains it. His 6th making 9 tries so far.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
MP outside, lets it fly. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Howard's got 18 points.
I just love the ball.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander out to the right wing. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles leading by 6. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far, and on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. They've got Jusuf Nurkic. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Lou Dort, and it's Giddey in at the 2.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his his coach knows that too.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's stolen by Cauley Stein. Pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Great display of unselfishness. Westbrook is solid in realizing when one of his guys is open.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Westbrook. Now here's Nurkic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Willie Cauley-Stein.
The toughness and the edge Nurkic provides, it's awesome. A physical big man. He makes an impact on both ends of the floor.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes now for the Lakers. Vonleh comes in for Cauley-Stein. And it's Thomas in for Westbrook. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Dort goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Dort's got his second bucket on the night.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
MP outside. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
You got to admire he's a team player. Fantastic at setting screens and cutting off.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Well, their goal was to limit their turnovers, and they've wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Oklahoma City trailing. Dort up top. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Five to shoot. With some arc. Tipped. And he gets it back. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Deck. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Howard's got 6 assists in the game.
And that makes him 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
To the paint. Oh, deflected. Here's Benson. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Howard. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Dort outside. No good from 11 feet.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Pass to Thomas. Howard in the high post. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. And they pick up 2. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Benson. Pass to Dort. That shot is off. And Los Angeles the other way now.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter. Settling for shots, he'd be better off passing them.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Puts up a 3. Here's Benson. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Here's Howard. In transition. Dort outside. He takes it in, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Pass to Howard. Three-pointer. And another three for the Lakers.
He has got to do something to take away his three-point shots. He's been knocking them down all night.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Dort. He has 6. Shot clock at 6. The 15-footer. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. And as we... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Check in for the Lakers. Howard comes in for Payton. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Henson's checked in. They've got MP. Willie Cauley-Stein out there with LeBron James. Then there's Danny Green, and it's Westbrook in at point guard. That's the Laker 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Softly drops in the floater. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten 4 this quarter.
This is a fella who can fill it up. When Gilgeous-Alexander gets rolling, it throws the opponent's defensive plan into disarray.
And that one's good. James.
They couldn't ask for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Pass to Giddey. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot off that time. Green with the defensive effort. Here's Howard. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Howard's got 17 now, just in the second half. Howard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. MP outside to the left side wing. A minute 39 left to play in the fourth quarter. And slam dunk by James.
You got to be in awe, James. An offensive juggernaut. He's caught fire here tonight.
Pass to Pokusevski. Here's Giddey. Here's Pinson. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And with just 1 game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year. Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Howard, the pass to James. And it's James with the jam.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Pass to Pokusevski. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. The Lakers with a rebound. Down low. Kicks it out to MP. Back to Cauley-Stein. Westbrook outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you.
The key event was a lot of fun. We decided to go to the floor where we take on the community, and I got things started off by getting a few dunks.
Brian kept finding me, picked up a couple key threes to take a big lead.
Yeah, and then we've talked about this in previous segments, but Team 2K TV really has two bread and butter plays, the backdoor and the pick and roll. And in this particular game, I set the screen for Rodney, pick and roll, he assisted me, game over. And
On the floor for visitors, the Atlanta Hawks. Cameron Reddish. Bogdan Bogdanovic. Willie Cauley-Stein.
And with tip.
Hey there, Kevin.
Well, he is a terrific championship coach. David, that says it all. Thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovic, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, we've got Russell Westbrook. Green out there with LeBron James. Then it's MP. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And this must be a time of year, Clark, when teams are still working on their chemistry, everybody getting comfortable with their roles.
Well, you know, hopefully that's been established by now, Kevin. And even this early, you'd like that to be kind of anchored in. There's not a lot of time for the feeling out process in the NBA. You know, once the game starts for real, they come pretty fast and furious.
Howard misses. Now, here's Reddish, guarded by Green. With some art, and it's Reddish laying it in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
MP outside. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Rebound by the Hawks. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Now, here is Young, following the missed shot by Willie Cauley-Stein. Lock it 2. Reddish, no good from outside. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
That one falls.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Outside Collins. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. And Westbrook pulls it down. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Howard tries in. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Collins. Kicks it to Bogdanovic. Capella trying to free himself up. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Howard wide open. Good on the 3-point shot. Howard's got 7 points. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Outside Cohen. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. Will it go? He can't get it to go. And the Lakers going the other way now. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the 7-footer, Willie Cauley-Stein. Tremendous athleticism, Clark.
Yeah, he's always been a real impact player defensively, Kevin. Offense has been where he struggled.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Jack comes in for James. Moody's checked in for Danny Green. And Isaiah Thomas subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Reddish. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Cooper in for Trae Young. Howard can't hit.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
They get it again. Here's Hunter. To the middle. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
To the left side wing. And stolen by Hunter. In the corner. Huerter with it. Off target with the open look.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Kicks it out to MP. 41 seconds left in the first. And the basket by Thomas.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Collins. They get a hand on it and stolen by Thomas. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
Good to see Thomas be active on defense, using his speed and anticipation. That's an area that's still a work in progress for him.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hunter. And Moody pulls it down. Howard, the pass to Jack. Howard's shot is good. 14 points for Howard.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
So as we end the first quarter, change here for the Lakers. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Cooper. Down low, here's Reddish. A rebound by the Lakers. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovic, they have the guard duty. Johnson is out there with Reddish. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Thunder was phenomenal. He had 35 points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others. Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Young dishes to Reddish. Outside Collins. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Young. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds in this game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Isaiah Thomas has checked in for the Lakers. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Bogdanovich. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Rudy's checked in for Los Angeles.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Cauley Stein. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Cauley Stein's got his first bucket of the night. The Hawks trail by 17. Reddish kicks to Collins. And there's the pass to Young. Over Thomas. The Hawks again can't hit.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First one falls for him. Good on both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Sinks the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 7.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Howard's shot is good.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Now Young, coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. It's up a 3. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Los Angeles with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against him. Their defense... And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
They've got Cauley Stein, Russell Westbrook out there with MP. Then it's Green, and it's James in at the 4 spot. That's the Laker 5. Count it. Capella's got his second basket of the night.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Lakers leading by 23. Howard, the pass to James. Westbrook dishes to Howard. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Trae Young. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Pulls up. High post. No good that time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. MP looking around.
inside, and the dunk by James.
James throwing it down with that power dunk. You know, the defense can't allow him to get what he wants inside because that's easy pickings for LeBron.
Lob pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
The 6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
LA's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. To the inside. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Hall. James has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the 2nd player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Atlanta calls timeout. MV's really making a difference here.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they got to talk about it quickly.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. Jack comes in for LeBron. Moody's checked in for Green, and it's Elfrid Payton in for Russell Westbrook. Herter passes to Johnson. Over Moody. Johnson can't hit.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
1:27 left here in the 3rd quarter. Herter hits the three-point bomb. Herter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
MP outside. Lets it go with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Howard's got 9 points here in the second half.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Here's Cooper. And stolen by Payton. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Jack passes to Howard. Lakers working the ball around now. Back to Vonleh. And stolen by Okongwu. To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Cooper. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Johnson. Vonleh with the rebound. On the wing, MP. This one for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Howard's got 36.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And so it's Los Angeles, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Cousins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Johnson. And Trae Young subbed in for Kevin Herter. On the court for Atlanta, the pairing up front, Okongwu and Capella. Cooper is out there with Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Howard kicks to Cauley Stein. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the Lakers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Then for the Hawks, John Collins comes in for Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovic in for Cooper. Bogdanovic passes to Hunter. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take that first game of the season series. That's what they've done here tonight against the Hawks.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Howard.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. On deep. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Going to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
And he nails the third. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Howard. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Cooper against Payton. Tries to save it. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
Washington in here. All you want is Ben Frank. Get along, let it sink. Pray to God for the drinks. Got a check, but it's blank. Gotta stop. This was summertime. I'm running back in 09. I'm the young LeBron. I'm still back for the shine. That's the reason why I still juggle with pride. I'm trying to get all these bills. I'm trying to get all these dimes. I'm trying to get to a mill like Jay-Z in his prime. Rapping in the cypher, one beef with a swine. Stepping up to me is formal, form a line. Didn't realize my life was on the line.